Hello, my name is Anne Frank. I was born in Germany on June 12, 1924. I'm the youngest of two children, and I went to a Jewish school in Amsterdam, Netherlands, where I learned Dutch. My family and I had to go into hiding on July 6, 1942, because we were Jewish. I died on March 31st, 1945, of typhus disease at Bergen-Belsen concentration camp. My legacy lives on through my diary, which was found by the last member of my family, Otto Frank, my father. My diary has been published in 52 different languages.
It glows! Hello, my name is Marie Curie. I was born on November 7th, 1876 in Warsaw, Poland. I am the youngest of 5 children and was always a very bright student who loved learning. I was known for discovering 2 chemical elements, palladium and radium. I was also the first female to win a Nobel Prize in 1903. During World War I invented an X-ray machine to help wounded soldiers on the battlefield. Sadly, I died at the age of 66 on July 4th, 1934 due to radium exposure.
Hi, I'm Julia Child, and I was born on August 15, 1912 in California. I'm the oldest of 3 children, and I love to pull pranks on my family. I had a great sense of humor and was very tall at 6'2". I was a very popular French chef and cookbook author. I'm famous for being one of the first female chefs to ever host a television show. Sadly, I died at the age of 92 on August 13, 2004 due to health issues.
Hello, my name is Princess Diana. I was born in Norfolk, England on July 1st, 1961. I had 2 older sisters and 1 younger brother. I went to 2 different boarding schools when I was younger because of my bad grades. I fell in love with Prince Charles and we were married on July 29th, 1981. My wedding was watched by 750 million people, making it the most watched event of the year. I had 2 kids with him, but unfortunately we divorced in 1996. Not only was I Princess of Wales, I was well known for my charitable work such as aid foundations and helping kids who have been injured by landmines. I inspired many people in our world and everyone looked up to me as their people's princess. Sadly, when I was 36 years old, I died in a car crash on August 30th, 1996.
Hello, my name is Helen Keller. I was born in Tuscumbia, Alabama on June 27, 1880. When I became 19 months old, I became blinded. I became very ill and doctors thought I would die. As a result of my illness, I became blinded deaf. Although I faced many challenges, I persevered and wrote 14 books and graduated college with honors. I am also the co-founder of the American Liberties Union. Unfortunately, I died in my sleep on June 1st, 1880, just 3 weeks short of my 88th birthday.
My name is Cristiano Ronaldo. I was born on February 5th, 1985, in Madeira, Portugal. I was the youngest of 4 children. I grew up very poor. School was very difficult for me. When I was 15, I was diagnosed with a heart condition, which was life-threatening. I played for Manchester United, Real Madrid, Juventus. I have the most international goals. Right now, I am 38 years old, playing for Al Nassr. I have 5 children, and I am one of the best players of the generation.
Hello, my name is Judy Bloom. I was born on February 12th, 1938 in Elizabeth, New Jersey. I have a little brother named David, and I adored him so much, and I always dreamed of writing books with him. I am an author, and I have written 29 novels, including the Fudge series. I am 85, still writing and inspiring adults and kids with the books and stories I tell.
We need bandages stat. Hi, my name is Clara Barton. I was born in North Oxford, Massachusetts on Christmas in 1821. I was the youngest of 5 children. I was a great nurse, but I had no medical training. I served in the Civil War as a nurse when I received my nickname, the Angel of the Battlefield. I am well known as the founder of the American Red Cross. Sadly, I died because of pneumonia on April 12, 1912 at age 91.
Grüß. My name is Wolfgang Amadeus Mozart, and I was born on January 27th, 1756 in Salzburg, Austria. I was homeschooled and taught to play piano with my sister Nana. I composed a lot of different genres of music. I composed my first melody at the age of 5. I am well known for composing many different types of music and over hundreds of them. Sadly, I died on December 5th, 1791 due to a type of illness.
Hi, my name is Jane Carroll. I was born in London, England on April 3rd, 1934. Ever since I was a little kid, I always wanted to bring the outside world inside. And then my mom did not know where I was, and I was in a chicken coop waiting for a little chick to be born. When I turned 26 years old, I ventured from England to what is now Tanzania to the little-known world of chimpanzees. I became famous in 1975 because I was the first person to observe chimpanzees using creating tools. In 1977, I started the Jane Goodall Institution. In 1965, on October 30th, 2007, I taught sign language to wash shoe. And then I'm so famous for my landmarks and chimpanzee behavior. Today, I am traveling approximately 300 days a year to raise awareness money for chimpanzee and their environment. And I am 89 years old.
Lita, my name is Felix Zimmerman. I was born on May 7, 1928 in Poland. While I was young, I was running or hiding from the Germans. In 1962, I started my own business called Vishay. Vishay is a very prosperous company. Vishay has parts in everything you use, such as cars, cell phones, and even airplanes. It also has parts on the Mars rover. Sadly, I died in 2011, June 4th.
Hello, my name is Alicia Alonso, and I was born on December 21st, 1921 in Havana, Cuba. When I was little, I really loved to roller skate, but had to quit so that I wouldn't get hurt. At age 16, I got married to my husband Fernando and gave birth to my daughter Loretta shortly after. At age 19, I lost my vision, but continued to dance into my early 70s. I am known for my great dancing ability and the title prima ballerina. Sadly, I died on October 17th, 2019.
Hi, I am Cassius Clay, or better known as Muhammad Ali. I was born on January 17, 1942, in Louisville, Kentucky. I was the oldest of one other brother named Raman Clay. I started boxing when I was 12 years old when someone stole my bike. I was the first person to win the World Heavyweight Championship 3 different times and defend it 19 times. I was diagnosed with Parkinson's disease and sadly died 3 years later when I was 74 in Phoenix, Arizona.
Hello, my name is Pele. I was born in Três Coracoes, Julius, Brazil on October 23rd, 1940. As a child, I did not like school and I was the youngest of 2 siblings. I was a great soccer player from the 1960s through the 1980s. I had 3 World Cup wins. I am the only person to carry the team to 3 World Cup wins. Sadly, I passed away on December 29, 2022 from colon cancer.
Greetings, my name is Steven Spielberg. I was born on December 18, 1946 in Cincinnati, Ohio. I didn't particularly enjoy school because I would have rather been writing scripts or dreaming of movies to film. I am an award-winning director who's made films such as Jaws, Extraterrestrial, and Jurassic Park. I have also won 3 Oscars, including 2 for Best Director and 1 for Best Picture. Today, I continue to travel around the country and make movies such as my latest movie, The Fabelmans.
Aha! Hello. My name is Albert Einstein, and I was born on March 14th of 1879 in Ulm, Germany. As a young child, I loved elementary school, but later was a high school dropout. I published my first scientific paper as a teenager. After graduating from college, I had to start at a small job, but eventually worked my way up to my dream job as a professor. I won the Nobel Peace Prize for Physics in 1922. Later, I moved to Princeton, New Jersey, because I was Jewish during World War II. There, I helped to create the nation of Israel. I am well known for my disheveled appearance and for my numerous scientific concepts, including E = mc squared, and my relativity theory, and my personal favorite, my theory that light bends. Sadly, I died on April 18th of 1955 from natural causes.
I dissent. Hello, my name is Ruth Bader Ginsburg, and I was born on March 15, 1933, in Brooklyn, New York. I graduated from 3 Ivy League schools and went on to fight major gender right cases in front of the Supreme Court. In 1980, I was elected onto the U.S. Court of Appeals, and 13 years later, I was nominated onto the Supreme Court as the first Jewish woman. I continued to fight for equal rights for 25 years before my death on September 18, 2020. I am seen as a modern feminine icon and continue to inspire women today.
Hola, my name is Roberto Clemente. I was born on August 18, 1934 in Carolina, Puerto Rico. I was the youngest of 7 children in my family. Growing up, I always excelled at sports, especially baseball. In 1954, I was drafted by the Pittsburgh Pirates. In 1960 and 1971, I won the World Series with them. Sadly, my life was cut short on December 31st, 1972, when I died in a plane crash in Nicaragua, delivering relief supplies.
Sorry, didn't see you there. Hello, I'm Walter Elias Disney, but most know me as Walt Disney. I was born in Chicago, Illinois on December 5th, 1901. I have 3 older brothers and 1 younger sister. When I was in grade school, I always wanted to be the class clown. I even went as far as catching a mouse and tying a piece of string to it and waltzing into class with it. When I got older, I made many cartoons and movies during the Great Depression. One of my most popular movies was Snow White and the 7 Dwarfs, which took me about 3 years to make. I also made some of the first cartoons with sound and color. I also made cartoons featuring Donald Duck to help enlist soldiers in the Army. Sadly, I died at age 65 on December 15, 1966, due to lung cancer.
I'm Misty Copeland. I was born on September 10, 1982 in Kansas City, Missouri. I had 5 siblings. My mother, Sylvia Della Serna, had 4 husbands and boyfriends before we settled in a motel in San Pedro, California. I started ballet at age 13 at the Boys and Girls Club. Throughout my adulthood, I danced with the American Ballet Theater. In 2015, I reached my goal and became the first African American principal ballerina for the ABT. I have written many books and even have a Barbie doll modeled after me because of my performance in Firebird. Now I am 40 years old and live in Los Angeles.
Duty, honor, and country. I am General Douglas MacArthur. I was born on January 26, 1880 in Little Rock, Arkansas. All of my siblings came down with the measles, including myself, and my 4-year-old brother died. I served in World War I, World War II, and the Korean War. After World War II, I met with Father Flanagan, the founder of Boys Town, who I asked to help the orphan children in Asia. Sadly, in 1964, I died right after undergoing surgery.
Hello, my name is Jackie Roosevelt Robinson. I was born on January 31st, 1919 in Cherry Oak, Georgia. I was the youngest of 5 children. I signed a contract with the Dodgers in 1947. I helped the Dodgers win its first ever World Series. I was the first ever African American in the MLB baseball. I sadly retired in 1947 because I died in 1972 because of diabetes.
Howdy y'all, my name is Dolly Parton. I was born in East Tennessee on January 19, 1946. I'm the 4th youngest out of 12 children. I love singing, writing songs, and writing books. After a rough time trying to be noticed by record labels, I finally had a breakthrough when I sang "You Gotta Be My Baby" in the Grand Ole Opry. I am known as the Queen of Country Music with my 25 #1 hits. I also own Dollywood and created the charity Imagination Library. I am 77 and I am currently touring and hosting award shows.
Hello, my name is Babe Ruth and I was born on February 6, 1895. I was very poor as a young child and I liked to play on the streets with my friends. I signed a contract to play for the Baltimore Orioles on 1914. I hit my first home run on 1915. When I was playing for the Yankees, I called my shot and I hit a home run right to where I called it. I am the only baseball player to ever do that in baseball history. When I finished my career with 714 home runs and I am third in home runs. I was put into the Hall of Fame in 1936 and I was the 4th one in the Baseball Hall of Fame. Sadly, I died on 1948.
2. I am Henry Ford. I was born on July 30th, 1863. When I was a kid, I liked to take machines apart to see how they worked. In 1903, I started the Ford Motor Company. I like driving the Model T. Sally, I died April 7th, 1947.
Get up. Howdy, my name is Amberly Snyder. I was born in California on January 29th, 1991. I was the second oldest of 6 children. When I was 3, my mom started teaching me how to ride horses. When I was 7, I started competing in rodeo. When I was 17, I crashed my truck, leaving me paralyzed from my waist down. I am known to be the only professional paralyzed sparrow racer in the United States. Because I wanted to help other paralyzed people, I started my charity called Freedom Foundation. I am currently 32 years old and a motivational speaker.